We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Into the box, Tim Beckham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a call. Strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Beckham on his way to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 3-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the second deck and gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in to find center fielder Adam Jones. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. And that's the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Walker is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Brett Gardner. Things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home on the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Alvarez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus.
Batting 8, right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Caleb Joseph. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Caleb Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Torreyes over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner.
Hey, we're still in the early stage.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Into the box now, Neil Walker. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Scope ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Jones. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where off. Tim Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit on the ground to third. Gregorius has it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Machado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Gardner is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Walker will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Gardner is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scope with the bare hand. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adam lunging at that one out of the zone. And that's strike 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there he goes towards second. Hits softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Riding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Drilled to the right side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Right side, hit hard. Torreyes gloves it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. At the plate,
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Mancini going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next,
Here's Neil Walker.
third baseman, Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
In to score, the runner from third. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Popped up. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. In, Caleb Joseph. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The catcher, number 36.
Pitch on the way.
Joseph.
This one's down to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Stope. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Brandon Drury. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. In now, Ronald Turias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. set to deliver the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Drury gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. It's a strike. Grounded to short. Machado is there to second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play and the side is retired. Ready once again, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
First offering on its way. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Reyes has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scope has it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in once again.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Gardner will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Tommy Kingley comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2-2. Alvarez, base runner at first with 1 out. Still even at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Walker waits on the 1-0. Dribbled up the line. And that's the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Drury. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini has it in his tracks. 2 down. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cashner pauses. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Comes set and the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Now a bunt attempt here. Drury is up with it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit on the ground to third. Drury loves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Machado is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gregorius calls for it, and that ends the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a pop-up now. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Davis now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Didi. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Joseph is there. 2 gone. Here's Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.